Hello, just a quick look at the Bristol versus Bath first try in the Gallagher Premiership. A really interesting score because of the way that Bristol manipulate some of the Bath defensive behaviours and indeed the back of the line-up to start with. So this is the Bath back row, which are currently set up as you'd expect, and indeed Reece Priest under 10, and this is what we call a hinge point in between. Bristol's aim is to get into that hinge, and the way that they manipulate it is that they have a fake lift to the back of the line-out, and that allows an opportunity then to get into the hinge because the Bath back row are engaged in the lift. So immediately they're over the gain line, and at this point it's just a case of keeping the ball alive and trying to move the ball towards the edge. And as you shift the ball against Bath, they have a habit of getting lateral, and this is what we call the weak shoulder. Pierre Tau, a really good step, gets into the weak shoulder. Now, Bristol's intention here is to get infield. It's really important they don't get caught on the edge. So being slightly infield means that another Bath habit will be exposed, which is keeping too many players blindside. So 3 blind versus 1, just Pierre Tau on the blind side. The next play now will just focus on trying to break that defence again, trying to cut them down a little. And you notice that 2 Bath players have committed to ruck. 1 player will fold the corner. That leaves 5 players on the blind side. So that means with a 13-2 defence, so 2 players in the backfield holding the 15s as where they would normally be, that means that there's a decent opportunity to attack now. So as Bristol now come into the next play, they're pretty aware that one of the Bath habits off centre field is that they'll press with a 4-up defence. They'll disconnect inside and they'll disconnect outside. Bristol have an option of GDD, so the 10, 2 short options and a play then out the back. So watch how the play emerges. So at this point, we've got 4 flat players, 2 guys committing 4 players. The disconnect on the outside is what's now really important. When you get disconnected like that, your habit is that you become lateral because you're on your own, you have to jockey across a little. And that's what happens. Bristol have kept back rowers out in that position. Again, really lateral, hard to make a tackle, just gets a half gap, half opportunity, and then the strong back rows on the outside, the reason they're there is because they can score then like Rugby does on that occasion.